Hey guys, welcome to our newest recap video from the Calcio. Christian here again with my brother Luca. So we're going to recap what happened this weekend. A lot of interesting stuff, some controversy as well. We'll get right to it. The first game of the weekend, which was Inter Udinese. And Inter getting their first loss at home. They played one half, but then Udinese just came through, crushed them. May not crush them, but showed them.
You shouldn't underestimate the younger team, the lower team, sorry. And that's what they proved. And with Inter being the top team at the moment, and Udinese just coming out of the ground, having a new coach and everything, so I think it was a good win for them in total.
And Aldo's really making it their own. It was interesting too, it was AC Milan's birthday that day, and he used to be a Rossonero himself, so I guess that was a good birthday present to his former team perhaps, but it was really good. He's really doing good with Udinese, undefeated so far, which is really great to see, I guess. And Udinese are always a tough team to play, and let's see if they can keep it up. Goals were scored by Lasagna, who opened it up. Icardi equalizing a minute after. DePaul on a penalty, which was debatable. They had to use the VAR. I say it is a hand. Not sure if you saw. I don't know if you saw.
Yeah, it was.
It was a big handball, and then Barak scores on the breakaway. So those were the goals. We move on to our next game, which was Torino-Napoli. Napoli taking the full 3 points here, winning 3-1 at the Stadio Olimpico di Torino. Napoli were just in cruise control, in half an hour scoring 3 goals. Koulibaly, Zielinski, and Hamšík equalizing Maradona's record of 115 goals for Napoli. What an achievement for a guy like him. He really does deserve it.
Yeah, and I think over some times, everyone wanted him to break in. I'm glad he did.
And especially he's a captain, he does deserve it now. He's 1 goal away again from breaking the record. Let's hope he does that. Belotti's getting the lone goal for Torino, his first goal since September 20th, I believe it was. But that's a long time.
Well, he was injured for a while.
Injured for a while, and he's getting back from injury. But at least he's scoring again now. Let's hope he can keep it up again. The last game of Saturday was Roma-Cagliari. Roma took it right at the end. But Diego Perotti had a penalty, which again, they had to use VAR, I believe, to...
It was a penalty.
Oh, it was a penalty again. I hate his run-up. I'm actually happy he missed. Don't like it.
Ball goes in the net. Doesn't matter. Ball goes.
I just don't like his run-up.
You can chip it, hit it off the post, hit off the ball. The ball goes in the net, it's a goal, that's it.
But it didn't go in the net anyway, so happy about that in a way. But we'll talk about Federico Faucio, who is actually...
one of the best defenders right now in Serie A. He is... Him and Skriniar, I think the top two. Not Chiellini, not Bonucci. Those two right now. More Fazio because he had more experience with Roma and the developing with them. Skriniar just coming in, growing into the Inter system. But I think Fazio is one of him and Manolas together are the best pair.
And even Batistuta rating him as one of the best defenders in the world. But do you think it was handball though? Because it was very debatable. It did hit his hand.
Chest,
and then his hand.
Yeah, but the ball was already in the net.
Yeah, How is it already in the net when it hit his hand?
We would say that the ball, as you're running, right, the whole body moves.
It did hit his hand, but it hit it...
Barely.
It hit his hand after it hit his chest. I'm saying it was a goal, but it was ball to hand, not hand to ball. And it's not like his hand was out like this. It was very close, so it's not like he could do anything.
If they would have canceled it, then I would just whip my phone at the TV. It was a goal. I would deserve the goal.
We'll go on to Sunday now, and this was complete humiliation from the Rossoneri. I don't know, but 3-0 to Verona. Caracciolo taking it, scoring the first goal, Moise Kean, and then Bessa making it 3. Milan had over 30 shots, but couldn't make anything count. It's just... Can you blame Gattuso or no?
Trash.
Can you blame Gattuso or no?
A coach can do so much and play a system in one way, but players go on the field and play it the way they need to play it. The system changes, but the players play. The coach doesn't play. So the coach, has a system, trains the players, but
it's the way they implement it. And I know, he has had time now in a way. Like Benevento, he only had a few days to prepare. Rijeka, he was just experimenting the squad. Bologna, he did get the win, but at the same time, it was a struggling win. And then this was really like I don't know. Now you've sent his whole team on a training retreat, canceling Christmas dinners. So let's see if that can change around before the game in this upcoming weekend. Suso was sent off in the last few minutes for violent conduct, so he is missing Milan's next game, and that is crucial. They are missing one of their best players, so let's see what he does.
The only good player they have.
They have other good players, but they're not performing how they should be performing, which is true. Come on.
But all the players they bought, none of them are performing at all.
No.
200 million for dog shit.
9 a.m. games. Sampdoria Sassuolo. Sassuolo taking it at the Marassi. 1-0. Controversy there too. Sassuolo get a penalty. Who was it? Politano misses it. But in the ensuing play, there was a handball by Torreira when the ball is played across the net. Do you think the ref should have gave the second penalty there?
I think he just didn't want to call it because it was one after another. Just wanted to get the play going. Maybe
but at the same time, though, it looked like he fully slid like this. That's very, very, I don't know. And then Matri scoring at the end, gifting Sassuolo the victory. Important win for them. Fiorentina-Genoa 0-0. Not much in that game. Genoa getting a good point for them considering they're at the bottom, but Fiorentina, it doesn't help them trying to rise in the standings. They can't really aim for that Europa League spot if they keep drawing. So again, not a good result. Crotone-Chievo. Crotone getting a crucial victory as well, beating Chievo 1-0 thanks to a goal from Budimir. This doesn't help as much considering Sassuolo won, but again, it's a crucial victory for them, right? Last 9 a.m. game, Bologna-Juve. Juve with emphatic victory. Man, they just keep on going, Goals by Pjanic, Mandzukic, and Matuidi with his first.
Yeah, you can't ask these older teams to do nothing. They play against Juve, they play against us or some other team. They play like they're superstars. Just the mentality they have against Juve, just so dumb.
You think no one ever tries against Juve?
No one ever does.
Last game, where are we here? Yes, midday game was Benevento-Spal. Benevento actually took the lead through Cremonese own goal, but not too long after Flockery scored, and then he got his second, giving Spal the victory. That is actually their first away win of the season, and I believe it's the first game they scored multiple away goals since the 60s. So almost 50 years.
Achievement. First thing to win this year.
So a crucial point for them. Benevento again losing once again. They will get relegated. We'll see that coming. Ending off the round is one of the most exciting games we had. A 3-3 thriller between Atalanta and Lazio. Goals were scored by Caldara and 2 goals from Ilicic, 1 on a penalty. For Lazio, Milinkovic-Savic, with a brace, and then Luis Alberto. Luis Alberto's on fire though, man. I think it was 14, 15 games, perhaps even 17. 5 goals, 7 assists. Like, he just keeps going and going.
It was a good buy. I think they spent $8 million for him. So I think Lazio need that the unknown player to come out and shine. But Atalanta, again, I asked you guys to do one thing, is beat our rivals, and you guys can't.
Well, they say Lazio really didn't win, right? You can
still
chalk that up as a win.
Still, you're up 2-0.
So going to the standings, some changes. Napoli move up, Juve move up, Inter are third now because of that loss. I would say Serie A is one of the most competitive leagues right now. Probably is the best league at the moment, considering between them and the top 4, it's only 4 points. 4 points from Napoli to Roma, which is unbelievable. This is what we want. We want exciting football. We want an exciting Serie A. Atalanta pass Milan. Both of them are tied though for 7th. But let's see if Milan can pick it up. Who knows? Mid-table shuffles here around. Sassuolo and Crotone move up a little. Genoa and Spal tied for bottom. As you can take a look, Verona and Benevento still at the bottom, but Verona still nabbing a crucial victory, which only sees them a point.
I would want more. I would love for Benevento to stay up as a surprising thing at the end.
But I don't think they will.
I want Crotone to stay up and try and maybe hold
the Calabrese side. We need, as a Park Calabrese, we need them to stay up. We would like them to stay up, but that's if they can, right?
Even Spal have some good players. Borriello, Palowski, they have some good players. So I would want.
And they do have Serie A history, so they have the history again of staying in there. I think they have won once, perhaps, not too sure. Don't quote me on that, but they do have history of being Serie A, and it was good to see them continue, get back on a run of staying in the top flight. So with round 17 complete, who do you say has or took the player of the weekend?
Milinkovic-Savic helped his team go back, take that the draw, so got the brace as well.
Yeah, he is a top player. It'll be hard for Lazio not to keep him over the summer, I guess. I would say him too. There's even Ilicic who scored a brace, working well with Papu Gomez. Atalanta get in for a steal of 5 mil, so he was a good pickup for them. But I would say between those two, if you guys have someone else in mind, let us know. We also will now go on to the goal of the weekend. A lot of good goals. Who would you say?
I like Zielinski's goal. It's a nice build-up. And then a beautiful finish by Zielinski.
There was Hamšík's
Nice well.
record-tying goal. I don't know if you saw it. Did you see Ilicic? I can't remember which goal. I believe it's his first goal, because the second one was penalty, of course. The goal he scored where Papu Gomez launched it over the defense and he hit it in midair.
No, but
it was beautiful, beautiful. I would probably say that. I know Milinkovic-Savic scored a couple of great goals. But again, we want to hear from you guys. Who you guys think was the player of the weekend, goal of the weekend? Let us know. Comment below, tweet us. We do want to hear from you guys. So with that taken care of, again, we're going to move on to round 18 next weekend, the round before Christmas. 2 games on Friday, because no games on Christmas Eve, of course. Chievo, Bologna at 12. Going to be an interesting game. Both teams looking at trying to bounce back. Chievo and Bologna are always tricky mid-table teams to play against. We'll see who comes out on top. 2:45, Cagliari, Fiorentina. I'm looking forward to that game too. That's an interesting matchup. Saturday, 6:30, Lazio, Crotone. Ooh, I don't know. I feel like Lazio could take all 3 points in there. 9 a.m. games, Genoa, Benevento, Napoli, Samp. Really good one to look out for. Samp's been a tricky side. They have beaten Juve. Let's see if they can beat Napoli well at the San Paolo.
That would help us a lot.
It would help every top team, but who knows? It'll be tough. Sassuolo, Inter. I don't know. With this one?
7-1.
7-0. You mean?
7-0, whatever, same thing.
But yeah, Inter have always really upset Sassuolo, so I don't know if Sassuolo can really hang on the way they've been playing.
I doubt it.
We'll see. Spal, Torino, again. Another interesting game, an Udinese, Verona. That's going to be a good one. I see if Verona keep their run of form, especially with even Verona beating Milan. Both teams who beat the Milanese teams. And see who can come out on top of this one. 12 p.m. Milan, Atalanta. Milan missing 2 crucial players, but they can pull away a win against a really tricky Atalanta team who they always tend to struggle against. That would probably help bring their confidence up, bring Milan back up there, bring maybe hope in the team. That's probably what they're missing. It's probably a psychological thing. I don't know. But maybe getting this win would really help Milan get back. I will be trying to maybe do a live reaction with Milan Club Toronto. Look out for those. We will update you guys on Twitter what we will be doing for sure. 2:45, Juve Roma. Big game this weekend. If Juve can take all 3 points, Roma taking all 3 points, who knows? Like, it is a big one, actually.
And Roma have yet to beat Juve at their own stadium. If they've drawn or lost, so this is a big chance for Di Francesco to make history.
Yes, and also move up in the standings. I believe they'll go 1 point behind Juve.
Yeah, and even past past Inter as well.
That depends if Inter wins or not. Actually, you guys would be tied, but it would probably go in goal differential. Yeah. But who knows? Watch out, Luca could be doing a live reaction, maybe with a Juventino. Not too sure yet. But again, we'll update you for any live reactions.
As well, remember to follow us on Twitter, Culture_Bros, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more cultural content. Look forward to seeing you guys soon.
Ciao.